Right now on Up with KREM, another Spokane staple won't happen this year. Hoopfest is canceled. So what this means for teams who already registered.
And we're going to take you outside. That right there is a little bit of an atmosphere at K's. This is a live shot early on this morning. We're talking air quality and even the chance of rain. And today we are trying CrossFit.
That's right. We are going head to head with the fittest woman in the world.
Let's go! Let's go!
Up with KREM begins now.
For the second year in a row, Hoopfest is canceled.
That's right. This comes as COVID cases and hospitalizations increase all over the country. Well, good morning and thanks for joining us on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis.
Glad to have you here with us on this Friday Eve. I'm Tim Pham. So Hoopfest says that decision is, quote, excruciatingly difficult, but it was made after numerous discussions with the governor's office and the Washington State Department of Health.
So this morning, our Nicole Hernandez is joining us live from the Hooptown USA courts in Riverfront Park. So Nicole, what does this mean for the teams that have already registered for the tournament?
Yeah, so registered teams really have a couple of options when it comes to what to do next. But of course, with Hoopfest being canceled, here this court, it's a bummer. It's not going to be able to be used. It was supposed to be used for the first time in Hoopfest and, of course, history here. So now that it is canceled, we do know that it is the biggest, world's biggest 3-on-3 basketball tournament. It's a huge event for Spokane, bringing in thousands of people from all around the world, and from spectators and team players as well. So if you are one of those registered team members, you have two options really as to what you want to do with your registration fee. You can either donate it to Hoopfest organization, or you can ask for a partial refund of 20%. The reason that it's just a partial refund is because the decision to cancel the event did not happen until yesterday. Team captains will be receiving an email to decide whether or not they want to donate or refund their status. Requested refunds will be processed by September 30th. What teams will be receiving include Hoopfest 2021 official player shirts, and team captains will also receive a Hoopfest basketball. Executive Director of Hoopfest, Matt Santangelo, says stopping the event doesn't just impact the people participating, but also the people who work for Hoopfest.
I feel like you let so many people down. You know, Hoopfest is such a treasure. It's such a gem for the region, from basketball playing, from connection and love from the volunteers, from the support of sponsors, and ultimately like the economic impact to the region. It has such a great and far-reaching impact.
Now, Hoopfest was scheduled for the 11th and 12th of next month. The event typically brings in about 24,000 players from across the United States and the world every single year. 45 city blocks of Spokane are shut down during the tournament to create 422 different courts. Now, Hoopfest 2022 for next year is tentatively scheduled right now for June 25th and 26th. Of course, if we get to that point, if we can have that Hoopfest in 2022, by the time that happens, we will have gone 3 years without a Hoopfest event. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Hard to believe it'd be 3 years. Gosh.
I know, gosh, I know. A lot of people are very upset about this one, and we completely understand. So for the latest on Hoopfest being canceled, all you need to do is text the word Hoopfest to 509-448-2000.
And you're going to want to tune in about 30 minutes. We will be interviewing Matt Santangelo live here on the show to talk to him more about the decision to cancel Hoopfest and kind of what's next for the organization.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want to miss that one. All right, the time is now 7:04. Let's take a look outside with Jeremy Legoo. Jeremy, tell me you have some good news for us as we're heading into the weekend, because it is Friday Eve.
Oh,
you said Friday. It's your pick weekend, right?
Yeah.
Pick weekend, basically of the entire summer. There you go. That's all you need to know. We do have a little bit of smoke in the atmosphere early on this morning, and today is kind of going to be our smokiest day of the next few. You can see that smoke on the lower part of your screen. That, combined with a little bit of cloud cover overhead, has given us a somewhat beautiful start to the day. But look off in the distance, you can still make out some of those mountains, and that means air quality is not all that bad. 54 degrees here in Spokane right now. And it's close to there in Moses Lake and Coeur d'Alene. Sandpoint down to 45 and 64 there in Wenatchee. When it comes to the air quality, we're currently in the moderate range of 53 on the AQI. We've got some I have hiccups. We've got some pockets of moderate air, good air, and even some unhealthy air if you make your way over toward Yakima. And that is still there from earlier in the week. So unfortunately, that is hanging out. But right now we do have a little bit of that cloud cover kind of moving through. We'll catch a break in that action through the middle of the day, a little sunshine, more clouds. Then overnight, our chance of showers returns to the forecast. Most of that activity remains well off to the north, maybe a couple stray sprinkles down in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene. That's really about it. Most of the activity is either north or in those higher elevations as we move through the day today, tomorrow, and our best chance of it comes overnight tonight. We'll see a little bit of wind. Wind gusts up near 15 miles per hour throughout the day today, enough to move the tree branches a little bit, and that's about it. From the mid-50s to the mid to upper 70s later on this afternoon.
The time now is 7:06. Time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
Spokane City Council candidate Tyler LeMasters was removed from the 2021 general election ballot. A Superior Court judge ruled that LeMasters didn't live in the city long enough to meet the residency requirement. This comes after 2 registered Spokane voters filed a petition of removal. Now, KREM 2 has reached out to him for comment, but we have not received a response.
Catholic schools in Spokane will follow Washington's vaccine mandate for teachers. Bishop Thomas Daly says he wrote to Spokane priests clarifying the effect of the vaccine mandate on Catholic schools. Bishop Daly also says he encourages people of Eastern Washington to get the vaccine to protect others, especially children.
Idaho potato farmers are bracing for a poor crop this year. The hot and smoky growing season is affecting their quality. Many fields are lacking deep soil moisture, which means most of the potatoes harvested are undersized and misshapen.
After 530 days, the famous Knitting Factory concert venue in downtown Spokane is reopened. The venue will be following the statewide mask mandate. They are making an effort to give back to the community through local charities and outreach. The Knitting Factory also named its new general manager, Caleb Ingersoll. And that's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media. Well, the Up with KREM team got the chance to do some CrossFit last week, and yeah, we're a little sore still.
Still a little sore, goodness. But we got some major help from Tia Vesser. She is the fittest woman on earth. Take a look at this.
You're gonna have to come join us after the break to see what happens. All right.
Hopefully we make it.
You will, because you're animals.
We made it.
We barely.
We barely made it, but we made it.
We're here. No, it's real. We did make it. Today, National Dog Day. Everybody's been sending in pictures. If you haven't seen your dog on here, oh man, we've got so many, and we are going to keep scrolling through all the pictures and try to get to all of them this morning. But if you want to take the dog outside and enjoy a little bit of a walk, temperatures go from the mid-50s this morning to the low 70s by noon, and then stay in the 70s all day. So if you're thinking of getting out, today's the day to do so. But don't worry, we've got great weather in store even as we head into the weekend. Nothing but sunshine and clear skies both Saturday and Sunday with temps. Oh, that's bearable. You've got your forecast coming up.